Alright, look. Motherfucking it's main event time. Epic bars. Make some fucking noise. Someone run. Get the fucking Alright, look. Into my right. Oh, listen to my left even side of you. Representing Indonesia, we're giving up for fucking Jigster! Alright, guys, listen, Jigster's going first. This is how we're going to fucking do it. 60 seconds, main event business. This is how we go do it. Listen, 60 seconds when he's ready, dial in, let's go!
Alright, listen, yo. All your mother jokes are getting to be wet, especially when you have 2 dads and a fucking chemistry set. Yo, and especially when your family do the best gangbangs. And don't tell Grandad, because of me, your nan's forever blowing bubbles like a West Ham fan. Yo, listen, your girlfriend Katie's massive. But that's okay, because if Cardiff City Stadium collapses, they could just play their matches in her anal passage. Yo, listen. If you ever make an album, then don't put that face on the cover. And why would you need to go to Mars to spar with the Martians' bars when you could just battle your fucking alien brother? And yo, listen, when I look at you, something just don't add up, bro. You have a dick in the middle of your face. Fuck knows. Yo, and listen, you ain't cutting up pros like Jack the Ripper, you're just a massive wigger. And anyway, who's your fashion tipper? Fucking Gary Glitter? Yes! Listen, you have the legs of a chicken and the neck of a pigeon. When you rap, I don't know whether to listen or throw you some stale bread from the kitchen.
Yes! Yo, round one, it's on Jake the Ripper.
You're about to lose this battle, you need to believe it, you fiend. That last battle was like one of Pulp Fiction's deleted scenes. Back to you. Listen, short stuff. I'm a class ahead of you, you ain't even caught up. When you sniffed your nan's pussy's the only time you snort dust, and when you once tried sushi is the only time you've ever spat raw stuff. I'm a weed fiend, so whenever I see a jigger, I roll up the Rizzler and smoke it to fingers. I'ma burn Jigster to ashes. I'ma cover you in spit like 2 Down syndromes on their last spliff. I'm getting last, bitch, but I ain't here to play games. I got a record of 2-0 I wanna maintain. So when I see my opponents, I take aim, and I'm forced to explain how a shackle chain and in-pain slaves drop rocks on tectonic plates to cause tidal waves. I was a suicidal stage in Chris Benoit's phase of roid rage when he put his own son in a chokehold until he fades. Fuck the phone. Plus I gave Eazy-E the AIDS that led to his last days, and if you're saying Jigster's the winner it's because the cash pays. And then it occurred to me, you call yourself Jigger so maybe you're like Jay-Z in it for the fast deal. Steal Biggie's lyrics and talk about how you pack steel, when every CD you make ends up in the toilet like Paris Hilton's last meal. Well, Jake the Ripper is sicker than Gary Glitter's downloaded pictures of infants and every word is wise. The only time you ripped it off the top is when you were circumcised.
Jigster, let's go, darling!
Yo, try and keep up, listen. Yo, it's Jigster. I'm more of a joker than a star. I used to own a Sega like Gambit and play on games like Shinobi. Nowadays, 10 chews of the unique and Shaydee rough stars are stowaway. I'll cause Jake the Ripper to Odie. Yo, and listen. I checked out your track on YouTube and you ain't dropping hits. That flipper sings like a proper bitch and you just bang Listen. What a crock of shit. And how come you sound black when you rap in the mic booth? I bet in your mind you transform into Snoop and pull out 2 packs of ice cubes. Listen. You're not from the hood, mate. You still ride round in them Fisher-Price cars with no bottom. Your foot brake literally is a foot brake. Yo, look, Jake. You chat clear nonsense. You ain't feared like Bronson. You're either some weird goblin or the queer option to Pierce Brosnan. Listen, none of your crew will ever be true wise guys. Because all your turf wars are fought with Nerf swords, and when you do drive-bys, you don't even shoot, you just fucking drive by.
Subject the Ripper! Let's fucking go!
Come on, Jay!
Come on, Jay!
This is only the second round, and you and your crew called Donated Human need to start hoping you win. You're a wannabe gangster provoking a king. You talk illegal, but if you went to prison, you'd have to have soap on a string. Otherwise, you'd have a black man poking your ring. And before you'd be even allowed to get on the top bunk, you'd be forced to your knees and have to take a shot of hot spunk. You'd be abused and end up with a man penetrating your ass crack, and now we can't watch Shawshank Redemption without getting a flashback. I don't know what happens in prisons, but after a few months you might start to look attractive, end up bent over the mattress, your asshole used as target practice by some black kid named Ahmed. I've already murdered 2 spastics and I'm going for the hat trick. I fucked a girl on a period, so don't start shit. I was like Moses the way the Red Sea parted. I fucked her till her fanny farted and the whole room stunk of Ashton's fish market. I write so rapid my pencil turns into a matchstick when I'm writing hot classics. More graphic than an AIDS-infected carcass. You're a little prick, like handling a cactus. And Shane asked us when I battled the Joker, why so serious? The trick to battle rapping is have him laughing. So roll comedy to see if magic happens. I'll be a comedian and a flow rapist. Original jokes, all your humor's donated.
Business! Round 3! It's not Jigster, let's go!
Listen! Bro, if you're here, you need to get another shave. Because you're only a leather jacket away from being an extra on Happy Days. Yo, listen. I couldn't give a fuck if no one's ever heard of me. I never let this pecker murder me. Looks like someone resurrected Freddie Mercury using some form of electric surgery. Yo, and one thing I'm just anxious to know. How big is your actual dome? I bet your afro comb was made from a fucking pterodactyl bone. Listen, I'm more than a bit savage. I'll come with sick gadgets. I'll skin this faggot and use his skull as a fridge magnet. He gets sprayed in the face with lacquer and lit matches, but he'll still win, because he's always sucking off Shaydee, Kim Mathers. Yo, think about it, you're so camp, it's intense. And so the plot thickens, you spend more time looking at Jap's eyes than a fucking Tokyo optician. Yo, listen, and this pussy shot's a draw. Well, check this. If you laid me weed, I'd hit you with vowels when you came to claim the fee. Let me explain what I mean. One punch will cancel everything I owe and put you in the A&E.
It's round 3. It's on Jake the Ripper. Let's get it in.
I'ma leave this pussy so he's not breathing. Don't hate on my hair, bitch, because you gotta wear a cap because yours is receding. And if this battle rap were on track, I smash it the meanest. The only way you blow up is if you became an Islamic extremist. I'm an atheist, but it's like I got the devil on one shoulder and God on the other. But both of them saying kill any Jigster lover. I'll disappear in a cloud of smoke like Roadrunner. Chase this little fucker and erase him with a lyrical rubber. I'll bring a lethal weapon like I'm Danny Glover. Stomp on your face and destroy your sex cells. My rhyme impact like Big Pun's waist. XL. Because when every battle I improve my sickness. You have no presents, like Jews at Christmas. You ain't good at this shit. Hip-hop's never gonna be your occupation. You're about as good as it is Muhammad Ali is a game of operation. And if you're wondering who's the illest, stop debating. I'll come murder you on a family occasion, so there's no debating. I stand you straight to Satan, leaving your grandmother shaking when I'm stood on your grave blazing. Yo. Because you're a retard that turned to his battle in a tracksuit. Well, today a boy in chinos with a big hair is gonna out-rap you. Because listen, I'll murder every track I spray on. If you wanted to rematch, we'd have to hold a seance. Because if you don't understand the metaphors, plain and simple, I rhyme hot. I'll rap till I'm breathless and my eyes pop. Your real name's Jay, mine's Jacob. You'll never have half the name I've got.
Let's fucking go!
Yo, Dr. Squires. That was really hard, and I'm still kind of contemplating between it. But for me now, I think Jake just took it, but Jigster smashed it as well. So did Jake. Incredible battle, but Jake.
Yo, Hogriff, Coach Rogers, fuck judging this battle. All I gotta say is they both won. It's like back in the old days, if there's still OT, we got OT easily. But even though I think Jake had the better fucking delivery and the crowd reacted more, but just on personal punches and who was hitting hardest personally, I got to edge it to Jigster, but it's practically a draw. That's it.
It's OD Clearway Force. I was the sickest battle I've seen in person. I was fucking ill. I was such a sick battle. I mean, everyone agrees like that. I don't think there's a loser there, like, to be honest. Like, both of them were fucking ill. I was counting punches on my hand every round, like, and it was just even every time, so I'll probably go with personal preference. I thought Jake the Ripper just edged it. No disrespect to Jigster, he was fucking sick. Like, I don't want him to think, like, no, I've got anything against him. He was fucking ill. And any other day, like, he's beating anyone here, anyone in the fucking building. Like, both of them on tonight, like, with the. They were just ill. They were fucking sick.
Well, on all 3 rounds, I thought lyrically it was fucking neck and neck all the way through. I mean, there was good bars on both sides, but I think delivery-wise, Jake the Ripper just edged it. But lyrically, I'd say it was a draw.
Yeah, right. Again, like, you know, same as everyone else, this was the closest battle I've judged. The only way I can honestly say this, they were both sick as shit, man. I'm going to have to say personally, I think overall I found myself maybe laughing or enjoying Jigster just that slight bit. So I don't know how that's going to work out in the votes. You know, I can see it going either way. Whoever chooses can't see why not. Personally, I think Jigster slightly took it, so I'm going to have to say Jigster on this one. But they both are sick. Big ups, man. Big up epic bars. Safe.
Hey yo, Epic Bass, main event business, Mr. Fucking! Listen, that was just some crazy shit. Believe that. Listen, it came to a split decision. That's how close. Listen, these motherfuckers. Wait till you see this footage. Listen, and they decided the winner goes to Jake the Ripper.
Follow me on fucking Twitter, Shaydee Nexman, follow me on Facebook, Epic Bass. Go on YouTube, www.youtube.com, Epic Bass, City Battles, you know, score, holler at me, peace.